What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Smaj, this is Taya.
Hey.
And today we're reacting to The Flash, Season 6, Episode 7.
This episode
is The Temptation of Barry Allen, Part 1.
And what happened last episode?
The last episode, Ralph went undercover as Ralph.
Right.
And he took Barry, wanted to tag along because Barry wanted to make sure he got done with his case on time so that he could present him with the award for Elongated Man the next day. Him and Joe planned that out.
Right.
But instead of, Barry was also preparing everybody for Crisis, so that was his time, his one-on-one time with Ralph. But Ralph ended up teaching Barry a lesson and telling him how important both of his identities is, his Flash identity and his human identity.
Versus what Barry thought, how his Flash identity had more value than his original identity, but they're both the equal amount. Like, they both do things, and that's what Joe and Ralph showed him when they invited him up on stage to give him an award. And
as Barry, and just to show that they appreciate what he does also as a CSI. And that was also his way of them saying, thanks for the Flash too, but without them saying he's the Flash. So it was a good way for Ralph to finish off his lesson to Barry. And then at the end,
strange to say.
What's his name? The villain of the season, I always forget his name. Ramsey attacked Ralph. Ramsey was full gross, his veins popping out, and he attacked Ralph and tackled him, and that's where it ended. So this starts the part 1 of the mid-season finale, so we are going to get into this. This is basically the last 2 episodes before Crisis, so let's see what they got for us.
Well, that's some way to celebrate after you get an award.
Woo! That was quite the tumble. I guess you're wondering why I'm doing this to you.
Right, I was about to say, why is he targeting Ralph? Trying to get everybody close to Barry. Whoa! Okay now. Somebody's car is, they're gonna be real pissed. I'm loving this fight scene.
Definitely strange.
That can't hurt him, can it? Oh.
Unless there's something in it.
Yeah.
I feel like he should have pressed the alarm.
But my powers, like yours, work on a cellular level. Allow me to demonstrate.
Yeah! I love how they're using Ralph's powers as episodes.
Right.
Iron Heights
In all different ways.
is gonna send me a thank you basket when I drop you off as a gift. I've already given you a gift.
Don't tell me he's gonna be able to control him.
I'm gonna need it back.
Is that stripping his powers away? Because he's like the opposite of dark matter or whatever.
Is to heal all of mankind. You and your friends can't be allowed to prevent that.
He's taking their powers.
Demands your death.
Surprised you didn't kill him.
Too late.
Frost, how do we save
I don't know, I can't fix this.
Bring Caitlin out, come on.
Maybe Caitlin can.
Oh yeah.
Ralph's elastic cells aren't moving like they used to. Ramsey must be getting stronger.
She don't
So Ralph
know.
can't heal himself?
No, but maybe you can. Your speed healing is the only thing you've seen that can repair damage this severe. Maybe if we gave him a blood transfusion, that would fix him.
You say I can give Ralph my speed healing?
Theoretically, temporarily, yes. I don't know. We're sort of in uncharted medical territory here.
Caitlin is such a quick thinker. I love it. I would at least, just like, hold on, give me 20 minutes.
She does really good under pressure.
I'll be like, hold on, give me 20 minutes.
You don't let people die.
Not on purpose. Like, I'm not a thinker like that. Wow.
Crisis is only 2 days away.
2 days.
I promise.
Iris.
2 days.
Yeah.
You have prepared us, Barry.
Oh, I know that's hard. Then when you're about to die in 2 days.
Don't let what happened to Ralph fill you with doubt. You've done the work. We're ready.
Oh,
Whatever
okay.
comes next.
I'm not ready. Ramsey's there. Shit.
Oh my god.
I can tell by the music.
I give you one chance to turn yourself in.
Please don't go
Honestly?
next time, though.
I hope you don't take it.
There's no need to involve the authorities. Flash.
Did he take his knowledge?
Of course. You're the Flash.
He has Ralph's powers. Or not. What is that? Is he even there?
Why are you doing this? Real or not, I'm coming for you.
And yet I'm not your foremost concern, am I? Not as much as your inevitable demise in a coming
Crisis.
crisis?
I feel like he's screaming.
Definitely, but how? Why? Oh, he gave Ralph a blood transfusion, so what if, when doing so, some of whatever Ramsey infected Ralph with went into Barry? Maybe that's what Ramsey wanted in the first place.
I pulled him from a boat taking.
Iris is handling this very well.
Look, the point is, this is the same guy that kidnapped your cousin Esperanza and turned.
But I feel like Iris should be spending time with her husband.
I agree.
It's personally what I feel like.
Especially if we only got 2 days.
Right.
So what I want to know is Iris pregnant? Because they got 2 days. And if he's really going to die, I know where it has to be.
Yes. It's been a while since we've talked like this. I missed it.
You need to help. I don't understand what's happening to me.
You used your blood to save your friend's life. But in the process, you've endangered your own. A small amount
told
of
you.
Ramsey's cells remain from the attack. Hidden
Knew
from
it.
the eye.
Ramsey's infected me.
No more than you realize.
That's how we got the Flash. About Crisis.
His mind is helping him stay ahead of it.
If this is all in my mind.
I told you, I think she's going to write an article.
I ever tell you
It's going to
why I wanted to be a reporter in
is
the
going to
first
change.
place? It's because of your article about the streak.
Mary might not die after all, especially if they're changing the article.
You know, that was the first name that I ever gave to the Flash. Back then, I didn't even know that he was Barry. And back then, I was just a troubled kid in Iron Heights. But your article, it made me believe in the impossible.
I'd be so scared. I think people don't even know what Flash goes through.
Leonard, Eddie. These are all the people that died.
This isn't real.
Martin Stein, Nora Allen, Harrison Wells.
These deaths were real.
Henry Allen, Nora West. Barry Allen.
None of them had to die. Join me, and you'll never have to.
Was that baby Nora?
not real. I just want to pretend for just for a second. Please, I love my baby.
That's not my choice, Barry.
Why are you showing this to me?
I'm not showing you anything. All of this is coming from you. Accept my lifeblood, and you could use it to achieve so much more than I ever could.
Nah, just keep hanging on. Somebody gonna come home and find you.
She's so beautiful.
Embrace it, Barry. Just confess the truth.
Oh, no. Camilla knows that Barry's the Flash. Seriously? Since when?
Last summer. Cisco used to be bad.
Okay, look, guys, I think
They're
that
so
this
casual about
goes
throwing ticket
a lot
identities out
deeper
there.
than we thought.
Right?
And it's a lot more
Too
dangerous.
casual.
So, if you guys wanna walk away.
Not a chance.
She's getting better. It's easier that she knows because she's not looking into stuff now.
It's okay, Barry. I'm here.
But she needs to get
I'm
home.
sorry it took me so long to find you.
Me and Iris combined. Most of my life has been driven by my past, but now
He was switched it to driving for the future.
I'm living for myself. I don't want to leave my family or my friends. I don't want to die. I know that's selfish.
That's because he never lied.
What do you mean?
That's what makes Ramsey so dangerous. He manipulates the truth to spread his disease.
What, so the part about his cells allowing me to save the world from crisis and
Yeah, I feel like she's a
still
character.
survive.
Yeah, she's part of Ramsey.
It's true.
Yes. But that path's not for you.
Why not?
Barry, you must understand.
But you want me to leave behind everyone I love when this is a way to save me?
Thank God. This is,
Barry, sleep monitor. This can't be right. His vitals are spiking.
why are they just now spiking?
Barry, your fever is rising. You must calm down.
Don't tell me what to do!
So what can they even do about this?
Temperature's rising. Could really use some cold powers right about now.
No, Ramsey's infection doesn't respond to ice. We need to treat him medicinally.
The lightning bolt shot down from the sky and struck me! I didn't choose this! You decided to change my life! My family's life! My entire future! This was done to me! We need help. For us.
Just send Caitlin out.
For us. Just breathe.
She doesn't do well in stress.
Please understand. The role you play is vital to the balance of all things.
Stop.
There are universal forces at stake. They must be protected.
She need to say something.
What about the rest of us?
That's
She's
it.
right. There are universal forces at stake.
You're not my mom. You're the reason I buried her.
He's trying to kill the Speed Force. He's definitely pulling a reverse flash right now. Velocity X. Oh, that'll boost his speed powers.
your body from a comic crisis, but not your soul. You would lose the best of you. Your joy, your passion, your light.
This is a stressful episode. Oh my god.
I couldn't even speak. I'm not even fully convinced though that this is fully Barry. Not yet. I gotta see more to fully know. I couldn't even speak because I was so mesmerized by the performances. Like, that was just truly an amazing scene. Oh my goodness.
That was so cool. How was this?
Him tearing between the dark and the light.
Right.
My name is Iris West Allen, and I once met a young man, a superhero, who I called the Streak. The world has come to know him as the fastest man alive, a Scarlet Speedster, a Flash.
Yeah, I hope that girl don't post it.
We haven't seen him spend too much time this season with Iris. I mean, I know the whole journey has been with Iris. So they're focused on Iris, but I hope at least the next episode we get a lot of Barry in there. Yes, finally! Been going through this for 5 episodes.
All this future Earth tech, it shouldn't have took this long.
Oh, I know. I ran and ran across infinite Earths.
It takes something special to beat a sentient infection that not even speed healing can cure.
Right.
I'm still not convinced.
Well, it's not over yet, so let's get back to work. What do you mean? What are you doing? Just get some rest.
Right.
Iris is gonna be here any minute.
Crisis will be here in less than 36 hours. We have to find Ramsey, stop him, make sure there's no world left to save.
I don't think Barry won.
And the way he
Or
goes.
Speed Force. I'm not convinced.
Want to talk about what happened?
Me either, but I'm gonna take a one for sure.
I already talked about it with Katie.
Oh, that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough.
Okay. What'd she say?
With crisis approaching, we decided it would be best if she handles the medical emergencies. I'll take a back seat.
Are you okay with that?
It's what's best for the team.
That's fine. It won't hurt sitting back seat for 12 minutes. Like, sure.
That's a good thing about having a dual personality.
Yeah.
You can use each other
How are you?
despite your
advantages.
weaknesses. Yeah, use each other's weaknesses and strengths.
Really, I'm okay.
Weaknesses.
Your husband had an infection. We handled it.
Did we?
Well, just to be safe, I am not leaving you again for the rest of the night.
This isn't Barry. I knew it. This isn't Barry.
What you working on?
Barry would not be ignoring
Some
Iris like that.
diagnostics, low maintenance.
Why do you want this go? We could go home, spend some time
I
together.
knew
Why are you
it.
asking so many questions?
Barry don't talk like that to Iris.
I don't know, sometimes it's on.
This is not Barry. He does not talk like that.
I knew it wasn't Barry from the start. As soon as he opened his eyes, I was like, that ain't
I
Barry.
will let you get back to work.
Iris knows.
Because Barry doesn't say, why are you asking so many questions?
They don't talk like that. Not to Iris.
Right, not to
She knows.
Iris.
She knows, but she's not going to give off any red flags.
Right, because she can't.
But I think...
Hey, guys.
Okay.
That's not Barry.
So what's the move, y'all?
Barry would never say that to her.
She said careful.
He would be like, yeah,
Hey.
let's go home.
Barry.
He talks so much softer with her, too.
Right. his whole voice changed.
Oh, God.
So, no.
Whoa, Black Lightning? And it just instantly knocked them all out. Black and white lightning.
How's he gonna find the bracelet?
To the logo, though? To the logo? Really?
Are you serious?
I knew there was a couple reasons I knew it wasn't going to be Barry. One, because this is part 1. There's a part 2.
This is part 1?
Yes, this is part 1 of the mid-season finale. That was the first indication that wasn't Barry. Second, it was too easy, and he was already way too tempted, and the Speed Force already wasn't strong enough. That Velocity X was not enough. The Velocity 10 was not enough. It gave the Speed Force a chance, but the Speed Force couldn't outpower Ramsey. She needed that extra boost from Barry, and Barry was having way too much doubt. So that was 2. 3 confirmed it the way he spoke to Iris, because Barry's voice gets really soft when he's talking to Iris, and you can feel the love in his voice and his eyes. He didn't even really make eye contact. Barry doesn't always make eye contact.
And she's like, hey, I haven't been with you for a while, so why don't I stay with you? And he's just like,
yeah, sure.
No.
I'm gonna run diagnostics.
Stop talking to me. And that's not him. First of all, he'll look at her and then be like, my sweet little lovely Iris. And then he'd talk. I'm serious. This is what he said. My sweet little lovely Iris.
So I'm actually really excited to see how they're gonna get him back, because I have no clue how they're gonna get him back. I think we're gonna really. I think we're really gonna be leaning on Killer Frost / Caitlin to get through this. This is her friend. Caitlin's the smartest. I mean, in medical.
And we're gonna be dating Ralph, because he's the other.
Well, Ralph's probably under control too.
No, Barry used his blood.
What?
Barry used his blood.
But Barry also got infected. Just because Barry gave him his blood, Barry's own blood didn't stop him from getting infected.
Oh, she said temporarily.
Yeah, to just stabilize him, but
Caitlin said
they probably got Ralph and Barry. Ralph's probably just not fully under control yet. But Ralph will inevitably be under control of Ramsey. So it's going to be... Cisco doesn't even have any power. So basically, Caitlin's the only one who can fight. I mean, Joe got his big old guns. But I don't know how well they're going to work on his people. No, especially because Ramsey's
Joe got
powers...
his hope.
But Ramsey can't be dampened by Meditech. So none of Joe's... that's usually how he takes down Meditech, is meta dampening stuff. But that won't even work. Cisco has no powers. Not that really ever stops him. So Killer Frost, her ice has usually been able to at least temporarily slow him down, but it's going to be really leaning on Caitlin and Killer Frost to get this done, to somehow save him. But I don't know how they're going to get into his mind. But she's also,
good with fire sometimes.
My second prediction is, just from seeing the Crisis trailers, Cisco had his vibe suit on. I think what's going to happen is Caitlin has the ability to give people dark matter, which gives them their powers. She took it away, but they also, I think earlier this season, talked about giving people powers as well. She's gonna give Cisco his powers back. Cisco's gonna do it because he has to get into Barry's mind, and he's the only one who can do that. So it's gonna really lean on Cisco and Caitlin to save Barry, because he's gonna have the vibe. That's my prediction.
And I want to see his powers again. I've been missing his powers. And
same.
It's not Cisco without.
And why would he wear the costume in Crisis if he doesn't have the powers? And
he's not Cisco.
Because when Barry ran to the future, he had his vibe suit on. So
he's not Cisco without his powers.
So I'm definitely thinking, that's what's gonna happen. That's my prediction. Joe, I don't know what part him and Cecile will play in this, but they'll probably be more wrapped in what Indiana Wells is doing. Indiana Wells finally cracked the code, but now we have to find out. We'll definitely find out next episode. It's an episode before Crisis. What exactly Indiana Wells found, what they can do with it.
And how they can use it to help out Barry and the Crisis.
Yep. But that's all I got. Y'all heard my predictions and everything I got to say. I'm dang near 75% sure I just pretty much predicted flat out everything that's going to happen next episode. In terms of what's going to happen with Barry.
I say 60. There's still a couple shots around.
I mean, I don't know. I'm talking about just in terms of Barry. I don't know how they're going to defeat Ramsey or his zombies.
I feel like there's still another turn for Barry. I don't know. So I say 60 for now.
You can say whatever you want. I'm 75% sure.
I say 60.
That's everything I just said is going to happen for Barry. I don't know what's going to happen with Ramsey. I don't know how they're going to stop him. Not at all. I don't know exactly what Indiana Wells found. But in terms of Barry, I was pretty much able to call almost everything that happened in this episode. So I know my prediction is right for next episode. I just know it is.
I say 60.
What's your predictions? So I can crap on them.
No, I'm not like.
You're what? You're 5% right.
I'm just saying. I feel like there's gonna. I'm 5%. I'm just saying. I feel like there's gonna be more plot twists.
Oh, definitely. But no, I mean not in terms of Barry. No, I'm almost. I'm bumping it. 80% sure this is how it's gonna happen for Barry. Like, there's no other way.
I'm so.
Because Killer Frost can slow down his speed. Ice has already been proven to slow him down. That's going to be how they capture him.
I'm so impatient. I just want to know what's behind the walls right now.
Behind the what?
Like, the
wall.
wall.
The wall, I know. I've been wanting to know for episodes. They've been dragging it out.
What exactly? Like, is it a device? Or
I think it's it teleports to wherever Renovu, I guess, lives.
But he just said he was hiding there.
Or it might be
or
like the key, like the gateway to get wherever he goes.
Okay.
Probably to the Monitor home planet base, wherever the Monitor live. I never read the Crisis comics. Well, I started reading the Crisis comics a few months ago before. It was like during the summer, but I only think I got through like the first 2 issues. I think. I can't remember. Everything was just all over right in the beginning, and I was so confused.
What? Okay.
And I didn't know a lot of people, but go ahead. Anything else you got?
No.
All right, well, be sure to let us know what you guys thought of this episode. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I can't wait for the second part of this mid-season finale. They finally made Ramsey interesting, in my opinion. Finally. I definitely like seeing the balance between the light and the dark, and how Barry interpreted. Kind of seeing the evil side of Barry, how he interprets the things that happened to him. Like, he really took a page out of Reverse Flash's book.
Really?
When he stabbed his mom. That was the exact parallel, which was surprising. Especially because the Speed Force took his mom's form, which was smart, because that's how the best way to get to Barry is through his mom. The love person he loves. It's more like...
Sorry. Stop! I was almost as fast. You gotta put in some fast version.
Alright, y'all. Peace out.
Bye.